So guys, good evening YouTube. We are live. My name is Andrea. I will explain a little bit how TNT works, okay? So TALKNTALK is a platform where you can practice English, Spanish, Italian, and French. This is not a class, this is an immersion, but we are gonna talking a lot here because this is a real environment to practice our language, our conversation skills. But if you want to know more about regular classes, please go to our website, talkandtalk.com.br, and there you will find more information, okay, guys? So we are here on 7 people. I will split us in 2 small rooms, and please, guys, in these small rooms, choose a leader to guide the conversation as well. And feel free to talking a lot, okay? Be respectful with each other. And 10 minutes before the end, I will bring you back to the main room and we can discuss a little more about the experience, okay? So I will put here, first of all, the questions. I would like to know is there someone here for the first time? No? Okay, so everybody knows about TNT. Let me put the questions, guys. Hello, Larissa, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Hello, guys.
Okay. Can you see the questions, guys? Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Let me split us just a moment. 8 people, I think 2 rooms, it's enough. So guys, if you receive the invitation, please accept, okay? And have a good conversation. See you guys. So we are here on the main room with Valkyria, Gabriel, and Gabriele, okay? Let's start with you, Gabriel. Can you introduce yourself for us?
Sure. So, hello, good evening, good night. I'm Gabriel Quirino. I'm 25 years old. I live in a small town countryside south of Santa Catarina called Morro da Fumaça. I work as a fireman, firefighter. What else? In my day off, I use it to work as a methane operator and a sand generation and a business family. I'm here talking almost 2 months, and I study English a little, I think around one and a half year, almost 2 years. And I think that's it. I consider myself a beginner in English, and I'm here to make a lot of mistakes, and that's it.
Yes, this is the best place to commit mistakes, and I don't think your English is how can I say, initiant, beginner, because I've already seen you in other meetings and you speak very well. Okay, Gabriel?
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. And how about you, Valkyria?
I am Valkyria. I live in São Paulo, capital. I am 34 years old. I have one daughter. I have one dog. Today, I confuse my second immersion. I feeling nervous. I feel anxious, but I need to speak my English. I improve my English. And in my free time, I like reading book. I like listening to music. That is for me.
Okay, thank you. Don't feel nervous. Although I am nervous, I'm always nervous because this environment, in the beginning, we need to deal with a lot of things, but in the end of the conversation, we feel more comfortable. Okay, Valkyria? Thank you
Thanks.
for coming. And how about you, Gabi?
Hello, guys. Nice to see you again, Gabriel, and nice to meet you, Valkyria. My name is Gabriele. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Pelotas, a city in the Rio Grande do Sul, but nowadays I live in Rio de Janeiro. I'm a food engineer, and I work as a scientist and entrepreneur. I'm a single person. I don't have kids. I don't have pets, unfortunately, but I intend to adopt one in the next months. I studied English for many years ago in a traditional school. And then maybe 1 year ago, I did some classes in English, conversation classes to improve my English because I use English in my work as well. And in the same time, I started on TNT, and both the conversation classes and TNT helped me to improve my conversation skills. And now I'm here to practice more and improve more my English. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Gabi. About me, guys, I'm Andrea. I'm 45 years old. I live in Guarujá, but I was born in São Bernardo do Campo. I am married. I don't have kids. I don't have pets. What else? I work as an assistant administrative in a Japanese restaurant. I worked a lot last weekend because, everybody wants to eat fish. What else? I've been attending on TNT since October 2021, and it's a pleasure to be here with you guys today, okay? Let's start. Valkyria, can you read for us the second question and answer, please?
Yes. I believe. Você quer que eu pergunte ou responda?
Você pode ler a pergunta e pode responder também, por favor.
Ok. What does come to me when your her desenho self-care, cuidado, né? My reason, I believe is taking care of healthy, taking of my need, and have health, vida saudável, healthy life. That's?
Yes, it's perfect. Yes, that's it. Thank you, Valkyria. And how about you, Gabriel?
Yeah, I think when I see this phrase, this term, self-care, in my mind, first I think came maybe like exercises, have a good habits, have I don't know, have a good life, because our body needs to be healthy. I think that's it. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. When I heard the word self-care, I think about take care of yourself, of your health, doing exercises, resting if you had a hard work, for example. I believe that we need to refresh our mind to another day to keep going. That's it. And about you, Gabrielle?
Well, I think self-care is about to care about your body, your mind, and your soul. So we need to do a lot of things to take care of your body, like to have a good diet or to practice exercise. Our mind, so this is so important to rest and to have a time to us to think about our lives and what is good for us. And so it's like to take care is like a connection to yourself in an inner way. So I think the three things comes to my mind when I think about self-care. It's not only the external, like the body and the diet and the health, but it's more than that. It's the mind, our minds, and our soul. So I think that's it.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Gabriele, number 3, do you think that it's important to take some time for yourself, and why?
Yeah, totally. It's so important to have a time to yourself, especially in a busy days, in a busy weeks, because sometimes when we have a routine that don't permit us to rest, you need to separate the time to take care to us, like to maybe to have a long shower or to do something that makes you good, like I don't know, maybe watch a movie or listen a song that you really like, or have a time to take care to the body, to the mind, like to practice exercise. And I don't know. I think if you don't care to you can't do anything in your life. Like you don't have a good productivity to work. We don't have good relationships. So this is the first thing that you need to think about, to care to us, because you are your home. So I think it's so important to have a time to us.
Yes, I agree with you. And I think that if we don't take care about ourselves, who does? Yeah. So we need to take care every time.
Exactly.
Every time, because it's our body, our soul. So we need to reflect more about it. And how about you, Valkyria? Number 3, what do you think?
Yes, it's very important to take time for yourselves, because taking care of yours, I believe that she brings, I don't know English, the autoconhecimento. But I myself feel like to take time for myself. I like listening to music loud. I like minha mente, I don't know English, mente. That's it.
Yes, I put it on the chat the word for you. Oh,
Yeah,
self-knowledge, okay?
self-knowledge,
Autoconhecimento.
autoconhecimento.
Yes. Thank you, Valkyria. And how about you, Gabriel?
Yeah, in my mind, I agree with you guys. And like Gabriele said before, we need to rest our mind, our body, and our soul. It's very important. And maybe I could use myself with example, because I try nowadays to study English a lot, because I have a lot of day off, because that reason of my job. I can study a lot, but I try to study all the moments. I try to study like I'm I'm stopped right now. I will, I don't know, I put some series and I try watch in English. I try hear listen in English. And sometimes we need to rest a little bit. We need to have a time for ourselves. And I think it's very important, like to do only just something that you like. Like to me, I like to watch series like some Simpsons, Family Guy. I like to play online games, and I think to me it's very important. But I think sometimes I have a little procrastination. It's a bad, and I think we need to have this control as well. But procrastination, it's a bad thing, and I think that's it. I think you got it.
Yeah, no, I understand because I'm a little like you. I work a lot, but when I arrive at home, I didn't turn on my TV. I prefer listening some podcast in English while I am cooking, while I'm cleaning my house, for example, or attending on meetings on TNT here. I prefer do this because it's a way to refresh my mind, I believe. Even I am tired, I prefer to stay here studying than, I don't know, watching some novels. Novels, no, it's another name, novelas on TV. But sometimes I agree with you. We need to rest a little. We need to take time for rest the mind. But I believe that we can match the two things: studying English, watching some series. It's a good idea to match this kind of things. Thank you, Gabriel. So guys, let's keep going. Number 4, how often do you have time for self-care in your daily or weekly routine? Gabriel, can you answer for us, please?
Of course. Well, nowadays, I can remember. Maybe when I work in the fire station, I try to have a time to me, but it's a little time because there's a lot of occurrence and very hard. And my home sometimes, but I consider, I think time for me. I think to me right now it's only play my only online games that I like so much. Then I think that it's I try to download an app and my smartphone to have some exercise because I hate go to the gym, and I try to to do some exercise in my home, but it's very hard as well. I'm a lazy person.
Yeah, it's better when you go to the gym, for example, because the environment helps us to keep going than try to do something at home. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Thank you, Gabriel. And how about you, Valkyria? What do you think about this question?
I always take the weekends to take care of myself, fix my hair, my nails, the skin I do every day, more hair, my nails off every all weekends. It's very important for me.
Yeah, so we try to do it every day and mainly on the weekends, right?
Yes.
Yes.
My skin, all. Oh my God, care my skin, my face every day. My hair, my nails, weekends.
Very nice. I would like to be like you because I don't care so much about my hair, my skin. Oh, nice. And about you, Gabriele?
It depends on the week, depends on the day. Like today, I had a busy day. I worked a lot. And after this immersion, probably I will take care to myself, like to have a time to do my skincare and a time to relax. One thing that I really like to do when I have a stressful day, and I consider it like a time for self-care, is to rest. So if I have a day that I work for 10 hours, I prefer to sleep early than stay at home watching movies and series, because it's like my mind continues working. So I prefer to do it because for me it's a way to self-care, to rest, to sleep early and to rest for many hours. And but I try to care to myself every day, like to have maybe 30 minutes to practice yoga, or to have a time to write. I really like to write about my feelings and about things that I'm so grateful. This is a time to connect to my soul every day. And at the weekends, I do the same as Valkyria. I have my nails, I take care to my hair, because I have more time to do it. I don't have this time to do this type of things during the week. But during the week, I try to do the basic for me, like to take care to my diet, to do practice exercise when I have time. Maybe 20 or 30 minutes is enough to me, or to do these type of things, like to have a time to do my skincare, a time to rest, to connect to myself. So I try to do it every day, but sometimes most of the things I prefer to do on the weekends.
Yes, I understand you guys, because I work until Saturday. I have a half Saturday to enjoy enjoy my time, for example, and just Sunday to rest. It's not enough, because 1 day and a half to rest, to organize your things. For me, it's not enough, but I try to do my best, try to listen in some music, drink wine, because it's a way to relax for me. I need it. Not every day, but on the weekends, I need to take a glass of wine. What else? During the week, I try only to study, because, as I said before, for me, it's a way to refresh my mind. That's it, guys. Let's keep going. Gabriel, can you read for us the next question and answer, please? Number 5.
For sure. Number 5. Okay. Number 5. What are some activities you enjoy doing that help you to feel relaxed? Wow. I think I felt, I don't know, very relaxed when I read when I work in the fire station and I read in my home around 8 hours a.m. Yeah, 8 hours a.m. And I like so much to lay down in my bed, put a blanket and me, and turn on the fan or an air conditioner and watch series. To me, it's very relaxed. It's a normal day. During my day, I like to study English as well, and sometimes play my online game. And on the weekend or another day, depends. Go to the stadium and watch my team play, Criciúma, and I like so much. It's very, very good, because I love I can scream and say and speak curse words. It's very, very good. And I think that's it.
Yes, it's I didn't know about the I didn't know. Sorry, guys. I've never went a stadium to watch a match, but one day I hope. But I support São Paulo Futebol Clube, okay? It's not so good nowadays, but it's my team. And how about you, Valkyria?
Being alone and listening to music. I love listening to music lounge songs. In my case, I love get alone in my house and listening to music, my song, bem alto. Isso me acalma, my case, me acalma.
But Valkyria, do you live alone or not?
I don't know.
Do you live alone? Você mora sozinha?
No, I even my family.
Okay.
But I like ficar sozinha. Eu gosto de ficar sozinha às vezes.
Yeah, sometimes I like to. And how about you, Gabriele?
Oh, I have a lot of things that relax me. Like during the week, I really like to, when I arrive at home, I really like to put on a playlist with my favorite songs at the moment and take a shower or play the same playlist when I'm cooking, because it's another way to relax me, like to cooking and have a wine and listen to music. But during the weekends, I really like to stay in contact with nature, like to go out to the beach and go out to a park. Here when I live, there is a lot of parks, so it's so good to walk on them, and it's a way to relax me, because I don't have a lot of thoughts when I do this type of things. I just walk and observe the environment around me. But at home, it's these type of things that I really like to do. Or other thing that I do during the week, it's like to maybe when I'm cooking, put a video on YouTube, because I have a lot of channels that I really like to watch, and it's the other way that feel me more relaxed during the week. And I can imagine how watch my soccer team. It's a way to relax me, because every time that Grêmio plays, I feel so nervous, and I can imagine it. Saturday we have a final for I don't know how to say in English, but we have a match that's the final of the champion. I don't know if it's the champion, but it's the campeonato. And I feel so nervous all the time of the match. So I can't relax in this situation. It's like sometimes I watch my team play during the week, like Wednesday, and I can't relax it. It's at the end of the match, I feel so anxious and need to find someone to talk about. I don't know. It's not a good way to relax me. Sometimes I become more stressful than before that I watch the match.
Yes, I totally feel you, Gabriele, because I passed through it, but with Formula One. I love Formula One. I support Lewis Hamilton, and for me, oh gosh, watching Formula One nowadays, it's so, how can I say, stressful, because, yeah, Mercedes-Benz is not so good since last year. But we need to survive. Everything's gonna be all right, and let's see what is happening. But about me, guys, about things that makes me feel relaxed. As I said before, I really love listening to music. Like Valkyria said before, for us, I like to listening to music out loud. I really love it. And cooking something, drinking something, for me, it's the best environment, like to forget about the problems just a little. I like to stay with my family also, of course. My husband is working on Ubatuba. So, yeah, we are separated for a while. Not separated only because he's working there and I am here in Santos, but yeah, it's a difficult moment to getting used to this. Yeah, it's another, how can I say, another reality, but we need to survive. What else, guys? I really love listening talk and talks meetings, because for me it's nice to practice my listening. And in the end of this meeting, probably I will do my dinner, listening my immersion, because I need to improve something. So I always listening the immersions, guys. Let's go. Gabi, can you read the next question for us, please?
Yes. Do you ever feel guilty about taking time for yourself? And if so, how to work through those feelings? Yes, I think nowadays it's less than in the past, because in the past I felt so guilty to have a time to me. It's like I remember that the type of the thoughts that brought to my mind in this occasion, it's like, oh my God, I need to work, and I have a time, and I'm having a time to me. But maybe if I start to work again, it's not good to me. So this side, it's like a circle. It's a circle. Like I'm feel guilty, and I try to understand why. And in the most of case, it's because I'm not working in this time. It's like, oh, I need to work, but I'm having a time to me. It's a guilt for it. And I try to work more, and I feel guilty because I don't catch myself. It's it's crazy. And I remember, because of it in the past, I developed an anxious. It's not a personality, but it's like a, how to say doença? No, it's not a doença, but it's like a mental process, because I started to have anxious attack. I don't know if this is the correct term, but it's because I didn't relax. I didn't have a time to me. I just worked all day, like I had many years per day, like 12 years per day. And when I stay at home, I continued thinking about my work. It's because I'm finished my PhD, I remember it, and it's so stressful. But nowadays, when I have the same situation, like when I have a hard work to do, or I have a lot of work to do, I can identify how I'm feeling, like, oh my God, I need to pay attention to my health and stop to work now. And then I can lead better with my anxiety. my
Anxiety.
anxiety. Okay, yeah, and it's totally related to have a time to me and to pay attention to me and to self-care.
Yeah. Yeah, it's difficult because we sometimes don't know how to deal with, for example, if you are working a lot, it's not so good. And if you don't do, for example, if you just sitting in your sofa to watching some series, you feel guilty. Sometimes I feel guilty because I am watching some series and I, instead of study, for example, but as you said, you need to take care, to take time for us to rest, because we became a overwhelming situation, and it's not so good because in the other day we'll go to work with a mind not so resting, and the work probably will not. It will be not so good. And how about you,
Yeah.
Gabriel?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I remember when I have anxious crisis, the next days or the next hours after the crisis, I couldn't work. So it's like why I do this type of things with my body, because I cannot work for the next days. So I need to pay attention today, because if I do it, I will work in the next day better than today.
Yeah.
So it's like nowadays it works like this.
Yeah, but it's a process that you are getting used to deal, I believe. Yeah. Thank you, Gabi. And how about you, Gabriel?
Yeah. I don't know if I got this question, but I think it's like when I do something to me, my time, and I feel guilt. I feel myself guilty. That's it, right?
Yes, like when you have some time to rest, for example, or just playing your video game, or I don't know, watching series, do you feel guilty doing it
Yeah, I got it.
instead of, yeah?
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. The most of the time that I'm playing, I'm playing. Yeah, I'm playing my game. Is I'm feel guilt so 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 much. I don't know, because I feel like I should to study, and I think that's a good problem. And I try, like Gabriel said before, and I try. Oh, tomorrow I will improve this kind of thing. I need to study more, but it's very 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 hard to me. Unfortunately, it's very hard. I try to study. I begin to study, and when I see, I catch myself to playing, or anyway talking with my friends, my smartphone, it's very very problem to me.
Yeah, for me it's the same, guys. I feel guilty when I just rest. Like yesterday, I didn't do anything at home because I worked a lot during the week. So I needed to rest. But at the same time, I was thinking, oh my gosh, I am here because why I am not attending all meetings on TALKNTALK, or doing some exercises, or organizing my things. But it's we need to. Okay, Gabriel. Thank you for coming. We need to take care about ourselves sometimes, because it's not just work, or it's not just study, but it's difficult to find a balance to deal with the situation. I don't know if for you it's the same,
Yeah.
Gabi.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And I think you need to know about your limits. Like, this is my limits. If I do more than my limits, I become sick because I'm not care about myself, and I care about all my intellectual part of me, but because I'm working, but I need to take care to my mind, to my body, to the other parts that forms me, like.
Yeah, I agree with you. So, Gabi, I think we have time to more questions. Can you choose one for us, please? I will bring the guys back.
Let me see. Question number 7. Do you think that self-care is a selfish act? Why or why not? I don't think so. I totally disagree that it's a selfish behavior, because it's like you said before, if you don't care about us, who's done it? Who is doing it? So we are the first person of our lives. Needs to have this concept in your minds, like I'm a priority. I need to care about me, and this involves not only to work or to care about the other people that are important to us, but to care about us, to care about your body, your mind, your soul, to do things that makes you good and happy. And I think it's not a selfish, it's we need to do it. There's not a other way to think about. For me, it's it.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. We need to take care about ourselves. Who will do it if it's not us? So nobody will thinking about ourselves. Nobody will think, oh, Andrea needs to rest. Andrea needs to eat healthy food. Andrea needs to do everything. I don't know. Yeah, I am the person that needs to thinking about everything related to myself. So I don't think it's a selfish act. I don't think I think it's a act to take care about us. Yeah, I believe in it.
It's a natural process. And if you don't care about you, you don't have energy, and you don't have mental health to do the other things in your life, and you cannot take care of the other person that are important to you, because sometimes people, for example, my mom take care about me even in distance, but they are so worried about me, and I know that she cares about me even the distance, but she cares about your how to say marido, your
husband,
your husband and your pets. And sometimes I see that she doesn't care about her, because it's like he prioritizes the other person or other people and the other things in life than herself.
Forget about herself.
And sometimes she feels so stressful or so tired because she doesn't care about her. So we don't need to how to say, we don't need to put this expectation in other people to care about us. We need to do it at first.
Yeah, and sometimes I think, for example, I always say that I don't take care about myself. How I will take care about a baby, for example? I don't know how to take care about me. So I don't know how can I will deal with how can I say criar? I forgot the name. Raising a child. Because of this, I don't have child. I have only my plants, and sometimes I forgot to water. So it's difficult, yeah, but you need to take care.
Yeah. It's interesting because I'm planning to adopt a pet. I really like to stay in contact with animals like dogs and cats. I really love it. And I'm planning to adopt one. But it's like when I think about the reasons to adopt a cat here, I think about oh God, I don't know if I don't care enough to me to take care to a lot of things like a pet, because okay, I know that if I do it, I will desenvolve the sense of responsibility and this type of things. It's a natural process, but sometimes I think about it. I'm not sure if I'm caring about me. It's so good to take care about a cat or a dog.
Yeah.
But there is my plans.
But we need to pass through it. I had a cat, a dog in the past. Nowadays, I don't want more because I don't have time. So I know that we need to have time for them. So I prefer do not adopt one. But I did it in the past, and it was really good. Yeah. I encourage you to do it, Gabi.
I had 3 cats and 2 dogs in the past, but all of them are with my mom at Rio Grande do Sul, and I miss them a lot. This is the other reason that I'm planning to adopt. But okay, I'm not sure if I can do it in a good way, because sometimes I don't care about me. So why I care about pets, but it's okay.
Yeah, you can do it. So guys, how was the conversation on the breakout room? I would like to know about you, Fernando.
It was good, really good. I like those conversations when we think about the topic, and we realize that we are not doing that. Like I'm not taking care of myself at all.
Yeah.
So it's good to think about that, because we don't think a lot about those things daily. So it was great.
Yeah, Fernando, I have a question for you. Number 6, do you ever feel guilty about taking time for yourself? And if so, how do you work through those feelings?
Yeah, I do feel guilty about it, and that's something really annoying. It's something, it's a big problem, because when I take a break to relax, I'm start thinking about those things that I should be doing, and it's something that never ends. So it's difficult sometimes, but I'm trying to work on that.
Okay, thank you, Fernando. And how about you, Laiane? How was the conversation?
Yes, great. I like it. I like it so much because I had 1 month go out to the platform, the TALKNTALK, and so come back today.
Yes, nice. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Yeah, thank you.
And I hope you have liked the conversation.
Yeah.
And how about you, Larissa? Thank you, Laiane.
It was really great. The conversation and the topic was amazing. And we could talk about self-care and thinking about our routine, so it was amazing.
Okay, so I have a question for you, Larissa.
Okay.
Number 3, do you think that it's important to take time for yourself, and why?
Yes, of course, it's totally important for me. I can stay with me, enjoy the time with myself, and it's really important to relax, to thinking about nothing. really important to me. So it's my me time,
Yes, thank you for sharing. And about you, Ayla, how was the conversation?
You are so good, Andrea. You are so good. A good opportunity to talk about our routine, about our self-care, to reflect about it because sometimes it's so difficult to take care of ourselves because the work, the family, the studies. So sometimes it's a little complicated. It's a good opportunity to reflect about it.
Yes, I agree with you. And as Fernando said before, sometimes we realize that we don't do anything that we need to do. Sometimes I don't know. I like to drink wine to take care of. I don't know if I am take care about myself, but
I confess I
it's
need
working.
to push myself to remember I need to drink water. I don't like to go to the gym, but I need to go to the gym, so I try to push myself. So, but sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
But I feel better when I go. After that, I feel better. So.
Yes. Okay, guys. It was a pleasure have you here. I put the chat, the survey. I would like to ask you to answer, please. Give me a note about the conversation, about the subject. Give me some ideas if you want to future meetings. And I would like to invite you guys for the next week. We are going to talk about doing things alone. I think Gabi already brought something like that. And I think it will be an interesting conversations, a light conversation, and we can have a lot of fun, okay? I hope to see you guys there, and have a great week.